Hi, everybody, and welcome to section 5, the section on social media. Really exciting part of the course, and something that I'm sure you've all been very much looking forward to. So, just to give a bit of a preamble as to what we're going to cover and why it's so important, is that social media comes in many different shapes and sizes. We all know how many platforms there are. I think everyone's looking for the newest, the latest, the greatest. However, what we need to understand fundamentally is that social media platforms are designed to achieve one core purpose, and in particular, that's to be social and to create dialogue and interaction between people who are on the platform. So, what I'd like to recommend is to get the most out of this section. I suggest you take your notes and determine for yourself how much time you're willing to dedicate to the various channels that we established or that we will establish that will give you the highest returns. So I know there's a lot of influencers out there that may say you need to be on all channels. You need to make sure that you're activating every single channel, and obviously each channel has a different requirement. So as such, you should treat each channel differently. I like to keep things a bit simpler, and that what I care about is if you're going to invest time and money and resource into a particular channel, is that you need to do it, you need to do so with the channel that's going to yield the best results, and effectively the one where you will see and know that your audience, who we've spoken about before in the strategic marketing section earlier on in the course, is understanding exactly where they play, and how they use those social media channels to allow you to engage with them and to create that two-way dialogue, that two-way interaction. So let me, start off by saying, not every company or personal brand needs to be on social media. Again, I know that sounds mind-blowing, but it's true. What we find is that there is so much to manage, and because every social platform has its own unique requirement. As a business, you need to be mindful that you don't always need every channel. So you need specific channels, or maybe no channel at all. So let me use this as an example. What you might post on Facebook would be different to what you might post on LinkedIn. Or what you do on Instagram is going to be different to what you might do on Facebook. So each site needs to be treated individually and accordingly in order to drive the best return on investment, to drive the best results. So what we want to do is we want to teach you how to build a successful account for the major social profiles that would be relevant to your business. And I think by now, given that we've spent a lot of time understanding your audience, understanding the strategy, understanding your objectives, that's going to enable us to pick or help you pick the best channel for your business or your target audience. So we want to give you the best opportunity to be successful when it comes to using social media, and we want to help you build that from the ground up to give you the best chance of success. What we are going to do is we're going to cover the basics and give you the pointers on the best practices, which will help give you, at the moment, the most competitive edge, I guess, on the local or international level, depending on who you compete with and how you compete. So we're going to talk a bit about each of the channels, and just to give you a little bit of insight as to how to maximize and how to leverage each channel. So let's start with Twitter. Twitter is primarily used for personal brands and businesses or corporations when it comes to their social media marketing strategy. What they tend to do is they tend to keep their audience updated using short, distinctive snippets of information, so effectively small text-based posts, and it just gives them a way for their brand to be touched.